I'm Gabby.
I'm Dallas.
I'm Jesse.
And we are the Reshoots. And this is our Defenders review. Spoiler review.
Alright guys, Defenders is the culmination of the Marvel Netflix superhero TV shows Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, all coming together to form this team of the Defenders. We've been waiting for this for what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Sure.
No, since 2012, so like 5 years.
2012.
Oh, sorry, 2014.
Daredevil.
3
Yeah,
years.
that was 3 years.
3 years, definitely. Sorry, for some reason.
I'm old.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
And now we're here. Guys, you guys finished binging it, I assume, at this point. We wanted to wait a little bit, and also we're slow.
Yeah.
So hopefully everyone now has seen it. There's a spoiler review. What'd you guys think?
I loved it.
Me too.
It was alright.
You suck.
And here we are.
Ew.
Oh.
Since Daredevil Season 1, we've got this hint that the Hand is planning something huge with basically the entire city of New York. So in this one, that plan finally comes to fruition, and it turns out that their entire plan was to get to an underground room that had dragon bones in it.
Yeah, and then they were going to destroy the city.
And then also they were going to destroy the city. For reasons?
Well, I think the city being destroyed was a result of what they were going to do. Like, their plan wasn't to destroy the city, but what they needed to do with the dragon bones was going to destroy the city. So they were like, it's just going to have to get destroyed.
Were they load-bearing dragon bones?
I don't really know.
I don't understand.
remember what they were doing.
This is one of the flaws of the show.
To be honest, like, I think when I watched it, I was like, oh, but it's been a little while.
It also felt very disappointing that was what it was all leading to. Because Stick had been saying, oh, they've had this plan for like thousands of years since the dawn of man. And it turns out,
it turns out like cities fall all the time, which means they just dig up these dragon bones all the time.
I guess.
And
Well,
they
also
just
seemed
talk about how
like
like they
a
were
very
falling.
small plan.
But like they say that they're the ones that bring down the city, so that's why I'm like.
I don't know if they do the same thing every time.
Oh, okay.
Because like they ran out of their like Lazarus pit juice.
Elixir or whatever.
So,
but they used it on Elektra specifically to get more of it, because they ran out of it using it on Elektra to get more of it.
This is why this is not the best show. Okay, so no, but like do a quick plot breakdown. So wait, you already did. That was it. Okay.
That was it.
So,
and then you know, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones all get wrapped up in this plot for various reasons, and they all end up chasing the same bad guys. They come together, they realize they're all chasing the same bad guys, and then we get awesome fights and stuff.
and they're like, let's be a team, and then they were like kind of not good at that, and then ended up and not kind of be.
Which I feel like is the go-to. Anytime superheroes meet, there's going to be tensions.
That's true, because there's too many leaders in the room.
but you know, they were like overtly against being a team initially.
Yeah.
And it's not just the team thing, it's like these specific 4 people. Jessica Jones
She don't get along
shouldn't be on a team with anybody.
Yeah, no, she's too much of an
And then there's they just
Luke Cage
don't
just
have
gets
the
into
most
too much
cohesive-
trouble, and like Iron Fist is a little whiny little bitch.
Yeah.
And Daredevil is just like concerned for everybody that he's gonna mess up, like whose lives he's gonna end up dead.
As he should be at this point.
Yeah.
He's kind of
A
learned
lot
from
of his
He
experience.
does that a lot.
Yeah.
Favorite moments.
It's got to be when they all meet. That hallway fight.
The whole way.
yes.
But I was gonna say
Oh,
that.
I take it
Thanks.
back. No, you can have it because I'm taking the restaurant.
Okay,
Those are my 2. So.
Okay, so
There you go.
ask him again.
You're welcome.
Favorite moment.
Favorite moment.
Restaurant! Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. No, the conversations were great. And it shouldn't have been as good of a scene as it was, because it's literally the most boring thing you could ever write. It's 4 characters sitting in a circle, really talking about nothing. And it was fantastic.
We're talking
like,
about like we should be a team.
No, we shouldn't.
But
Yes,
it's
we
these
should. No, we
characters,
shouldn't.
and like that's kind of
great.
what this whole thing was marketed on. Like when you watch all the trailers, they're sitting around that table, and it's like, blind ninja, you're bulletproof. Whatever it is you are, classy. And it's like this is what I'm waiting for.
Wait,
way
who
that
did
episode
they say
ends
whatever
with
it is you are? Because I didn't actually.
He was
watch
talking to Jessica.
Oh, okay.
So, whatever it is you are.
It ends with her throwing the car through the thing, so that was also cool. But yeah, I think that was my favorite. I think I had another point about that, but I forgot, so I'm going to stop talking now. You guys go ahead.
I liked the hallway fight because that was the cool thing from the trailer that I was like, actually, I did see the hallway fight piece. I didn't actually watch all the trailers. But so like I remember seeing like that and being like, I'm going to shut it off cuz I want to be surprised. But dude, when that happened, I was like, oh my god, they're here. This is the Defenders. Like, and you saw like that they were inching towards it because like they all showed up at that building at the same time. But it was just like, this is so exciting.
I like how they did that.
And like they ended the episode with that, which I thought was so perfect. Like, well done. I was like super here for the show at that point. And I was super here for Sigourney Weaver's character, who was terrifying to me still at that point.
Shut up, Dallas.
She was like scary. Like
yeah, she brought the tension.
Yeah, she she did. That's
Wouldn't have to bring anything else.
Yeah, she didn't. So that was what I liked.
She
I
brought
liked
an awesome
the hallway.
color palette.
Oh my god, she did. It was beautiful.
That was beautiful color.
Pastels, like,
I love
very
the
white.
colors. We got to talk about the colors, but Dallas, you
Yeah.
I want to talk about both your scenes. The restaurant. One of my favorite things about their whole dynamic is how nobody's used to exactly what Daredevil is.
Yeah.
So like when he comes in,
he was the
and
weirdest
Danny's
one.
like, "Is that pork?" And he's like, "No, it's chicken." That guy's got the pork, and they're like, "What?
What are you?
And when he's telling him to turn the lights off, he says, "I still hear neon."
Who
Luke is
hears
like,
neon?
Who hears neon?
To be fair, no, hold on. To be fair,
Neon
makes a
has
You
noise.
can hear the buzz. You can hear that.
That's what neon sounds like. But no.
But I love the line just because, like, it's not something you think to hear. I hear neon. Like, I hear that light.
I know.
He's like, what?
Still hear neon.
I love that.
Like, all of their reactions to each other, like, when Luke asked Danny, like, what is about your fist? How'd you get that? And he said, I earned it. Luke's like, you what?
Takes a lot to summon my chi. The production design on this show,
Oh, there we go. Cinematography.
I thought was great because of the fact, even in their individual shows, they established each of these heroes had their own color,
That's true.
except for Iron Fist because they were lazy on that show. But other than that, Daredevil was distinctly red throughout both of his seasons. Jessica Jones had that purple thing going on. Luke Cage was yellow as hell.
Super yellow.
And Daredevil was obviously red. Wait, did you already mention that?
started with that.
I did. Thank you for listening.
What
to
happened to
me.
you?
Gabby,
Did you just
right?
stop?
It's that
I'm here
stupid
too.
nap that I took.
Gabby she don't listen to me. I'm not
Took a
really
nap
Continue,
earlier.
continue.
Moving on.
Moving on. And then Iron
Booyah.
Fist was just they didn't do Iron Fist. It was weird.
They should have.
I
It
guess
should've been
it's
green.
Why
supposed to
wasn't
be
he
green,
green?
though.
I wouldn't.
He's supposed to be.
Honestly,
He's green.
I just don't remember if they did or not.
But anyway, point is, I love that in this show they were able to bring those together. Because even Sigourney Weaver had her own of like this whitish, goldish,
She was
silverish
very, very
thing.
white.
I loved it. But like the scene, it was in the trailer too, and I remember just going, when Jessica Jones was in the interrogation room with Misty Knight, right? And that room is violet, like super violet.
Yeah.
And then the red door opens, and in comes Matt Murdock, like, "Hi,
I'm your lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. Look
You're
at my
an
door.
attorney."
Look at my door. It's red." I thought that was great. And the restaurant, the reason I love the restaurant was so much, they designed that restaurant for these characters. It was like the windows are red and the walls are yellow and the floor is blue and the lighting is Iron Fist. It was great.
Okay, here's the thing. I noticed that, and now I have to go back
You
and like
have to
notice.
just watch
this.
a trailer. You see it in the trailer.
No, I know. I'm going to now.
And they had back to those transitions. The transitions would change color based on which hero we were going to.
See,
Yeah, like when Luke is on that bus,
Here comes the
everything
sun.
is yellow. It's like,
do.
I mean, it looked like
Here
a
comes
commercial.
the sun. When Luke Cage was out, so was the sun. He was the only one that
Guns
got
out,
sun.
guns out.
Yeah. When Jessica Jones was out, the sun was covered by clouds.
As it
Daredevil
should.
only shows up at night next to the neon red lights. He had like a red spotlight on him everywhere he went. And then Iron Fist was there as well.
He was there.
Yeah.
I feel like, as much as I like them in the individual shows, I feel like the sidekicks were kind of like meh
Yeah.
for this one, with the exception of Colleen and Claire and Misty.
Yeah,
But,
they
like,
did things.
The other ones, I was like, I care less if you're here. And like, honestly, the way they ended up just putting them all in one room together, like, basically so could the
For the
audience.
last
Like,
7 episodes.
it doesn't matter. They're just all in this one room and they're not doing anything. So like, with the exception of those three, I just like, why are they here?
Pretty much.
And also, they completely excluded Iron Fist's like other two sidekick people,
Who?
like the ones from the company, the sister and the brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about
They
that.
completely
Hope
The
Joe was in
lesser
it?
Yeah.
Marvel ward. Yeah.
yeah. So like they left them completely out, and they also left out a little
I
bit
was
the
okay with
lawyer.
that.
She was like in it really briefly.
Oh no,
but-
Hogarth. I
Hogarth?
thought- Okay, no. Here's
She's in, like,
I
a
liked
scene.
the first introduction to all the side characters. I liked because it felt natural. It was like,
Yeah.
no, clearly Matt would have interactions with Foggy. Jessica would have an interaction with Hogarth. Cool.
Yeah.
That was fine. It was when they did the thing of let's
Yeah,
bring them
when
all
they
into one
like
room.
brought them into together.
That's when I was like, this is.
I was
weird
like,
and
you're
pointless.
all like, you shouldn't be here.
Misty's arm. I'm
I've
so
never
glad.
been happier to see a character I like maimed.
Right? And it's like,
Because I cheered when she got her arm
See,
shot.
I
That's
didn't
horrible.
know that there was a mechanical arm, so I was like, oh no, Misty.
I was like, yeah, she got almost brutally arm removed.
I was like, oh no, but yeah.
Yeah,
because
I was so happy.
I thought this was going to happen at the end of Luke Cage because she gets, I think,
Oh,
shot
they
or
teased
something.
the crap out of
And I was like, oh,
They're
okay.
like,
we don't have to see her get her arm chopped
We're
off.
gonna have to chop off your arm.
She'll just lose it. And I was like,
Yeah.
cool. She didn't have to get it like sliced off
She
with
had
a
to get
sword
it
or
sliced by
anything.
katana.
she-
And then she comes back and I'm like, where's your arm?
Have you guys seen the pics? I'm assuming that's why you
Yeah,
brought it up.
I
Of
did.
her arm from Luke Cage season 2. I love it.
That's when I found
Such
out
a
she had a
cool-looking arm.
bionic
It's like,
because
it's
I
cool
didn't do
looking.
any research on those
It
characters.
looks like a lightsaber. That's what I think anyway. It's so cool. It's
looks
like
cool.
black
Exciting.
and silver.
It's gonna be
I'm,
cool.
I'm excited to see her
I want it to turn. Okay, here's the thing: Agents of Shield is a campier show than these Marvel Netflix shows. And when Agent Coulson, spoiler alert, gets his hand chopped off, I was waiting for that thing to turn into a laser gun because that's what kind of show it is, and that has not happened yet. The only thing we got is like a holographic shield that comes out of it. Cool.
Nice.
I want Misty's arm to turn into a laser gun. I want Luke to be like, "You can't shoot me," and then Misty's like, "Bet." Just like
bet.
her arm turns into like a bazooka, like a ridiculously large, like Dexter's Laboratory.
I feel like that's not
kinda
gonna
giant-
happen.
I
on
think
that
you're
show.
shooting for the stars.
Yeah, that's not.
As
gonna
long as
happen.
she's shooting for something, I don't care what it is.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You might be disappointed.
So we got Jessica Jones. She ended up back in her office, having officially started
and, like, she
seeing
started the business
alias thing,
again.
Oh, yeah, alias.
which I liked. With what's her Power Ranger buddy?
Malcolm.
Malcolm. They're helping her out.
Power Ranger.
Power Ranger?
He was a Power Ranger.
What?
Yeah, he was
Black
Blue
Ranger?
Dino Thunder.
I don't know. He wasn't a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger,
Oh,
but he
okay.
was.
He's not one of my Power Rangers.
No, he doesn't count.
Hashtag not my
He's
Power
talking-
Ranger.
Exactly.
But he was a Power Ranger.
My Power Ranger.
He has like the same haircut and everything too. It's amazing.
Hashtag not my Power Ranger.
That whole thing was going on? Wow. Okay.
Okay, so she ends up there. What do you think about that? How do I think that's
I
going?
was like, yeah, cool.
We ended up back full circle.
I like that because it it's a nice intro to season 2.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get her there eventually.
Did
No.
anyone think Daredevil's dead? Does anyone still think Elektra's dead?
No, I didn't think.
Yeah.
Like at that point in the show,
Yeah.
I actually was like, okay, maybe they did it.
Yeah, I don't think they.
No.
Not for a second.
Like
really.
when it turned out that they didn't, which we'll get to apparently,
Spoilers.
I was like, yeah, it makes a lot more sense. I was like, you know what? They did a lot with Elektra, so maybe she ran her
It was
course.
very Avengers-esque to me. Where like the star of the show, and this one was Daredevil, the star of the show, and the Avengers was Tony Stark. So they killed them off. At the end, they sacrificed themselves. Although at least Tony's made sense. Daredevil's gonna really. It's like I'm gonna stay here behind for Elektra. I mean,
she's been like they kind of danced with Elektra, which I thought was really dumb. By the way, like anytime they were like, "Okay, we have to stay information," and then Daredevil immediately
happened
like
once.
breaks.
It
No,
happened once.
it
That was
happens
annoying.
every time with Elektra. But anyway, that's not the point. So Daredevil's dead, Elektra's dead.
By the way, quick tangent. I loved that Matt didn't recognize Elektra when she first showed up. I thought that was awesome. She turns the corner and he goes, "What is it?" I thought that was fantastic. Because his other senses, than the only thing that's Elektra is like her physical form. So that's the only thing he can't register. So I just love that he had no idea that was her. I thought that was
something's
really
coming,
cool.
right?
Yeah, something's coming. What is it?
Yeah.
That was just, when I heard that line, I was like,
That
oh
was
my God.
amazing. I was
That
like-
so good.
She doesn't have a heartbeat.
Yeah, he's like, what? Oh, so,
He didn't know what it
anyway.
was.
What did they done to you?
Yeah, moving to the end.
So Iron Fist takes over Daredevil's post.
That's-
Luke Cage and Jessica Jones have like a very poignant conversation in a bar where Luke Cage buys her a drink. Then Jessica Jones goes and she opens up shop again.
Wait. Doesn't she at one point say we should get coffee sometime? And
Yeah.
like actually mean coffee?
Yeah, and he
just
gives her
looks
a look like,
no. No. Oh, Danny pays for Misty to
To
Yeah,
get
treatment.
top notch treatment.
giant rocket arm. Giant,
I
yeah,
don't think
like
it's gonna
Mega
be
Man.
a rocket. I think it's just
No,
gonna
I
be
want
really
Mega Man.
strong.
It's gonna be really strong, huh?
Yeah,
Strong.
boring.
Post.
In the long, sad history of Iron Fist pissing me off, this was an Iron Fist scene that pissed me off. I didn't like it at all. First of all, I wanted my heroes for hire. I thought
Yeah.
they formed that little bromance. I thought they did a good job with that between Luke and Iron Fist. And I like the fact that they made Iron Fist like the not cool one within the group. They were always making fun of him. Cool, that worked. Then he decides he's going to be the new protector of New York City, and they do the shot where it's like, oh my God, it's Matt. But then it's not, because the Iron Fist turns on and you see it's Danny's face, and nobody was happy about that. Everybody, like the criminals down on the street, were like, God damn it. This guy's going to beat me up. I wanted to fight Daredevil. What is this?
Honestly, though,
He
like-
didn't even have, like, I thought, okay, if you're going to do that,
Yeah.
then give him the OG Daredevil mask. The one that looks like
something,
Iron
yeah.
Fist mask.
Right, like give him the yellow.
Yeah, I wanted him to do that.
tie
Like,
around
okay,
his
then he
face.
puts on. It even could have been black still.
Yeah.
Just puts it on. He'd be like, cool. All right. Then I would have been happy. No, he's like, this shaggy haircut. That's it. As good as it gets.
Yeah, I mean,
No real costume.
that shot would have been great if they made us like Danny. Like if Iron
Yeah.
Fist was a good character, to show that and then show the fist going would have been like, oh my God.
He's
that's
also the
amazing.
most boring to watch. Fight.
But it's Iron Fist.
Yeah. So
He just has a glowy hand.
I don't like that at all. Which doesn't even work half the time.
I know. which
Happens
is-
to guys sometimes.
It's cheap.
It's not.
But
It's
Daredevil,
totally normal.
his like little epilogue.
Okay, that's the one I'm intrigued by.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Because
Because
he's
the star of
alive.
the show. Spoiler alert.
And
he's hanging out with the Conjuring chicks.
He wakes up. The nurse says,
it's good when that happens.
Go get Mary. He's waking up.
The only Easter egg in the whole damn thing.
Basically.
Only one.
We probably missed a lot.
They name dropped the incident once.
Anyway, Mary. We're not going to do a drum roll because I don't have to.
That would be quite contrary.
Mary, huh? She's Daredevil's mom. Alright, so, Mary. Daredevil's mom. We have no idea who she is.
She's a nun.
We can assume she's a nun.
Yeah.
Her name is Mary. And the show doesn't even tell you it's his mom. She just like, go get Mary. We're like, who is that?
Yeah, you have to know Daredevil.
But yeah, if you know...
I didn't know, so
if he has a mom named Mary, it's like, oh my god. What's going to happen with his mom?
So where do we think we're going from here?
I think we're going to get the Daughters of the Dragon.
Do you think we're getting Daughters of the Dragon first or Heroes for Hire?
Hopefully Heroes for Hire.
Heroes for Hire.
I would like it if we didn't get no Luke Cage Season 2, no Iron Fist Season 2, just Heroes for Hire.
No.
And you can throw the Daughters of the Dragon into that.
Okay, so final thoughts?
Those were my final thoughts.
I liked it a lot. I want to see what happens next. I want a crossover. But just as far as this goes, I want more of this, but with Kingpin.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I think it could have been a little bit longer, and I would have liked the characters to commingle a little bit more. But overall, it's a decent series. You should check it out.
Catholic mingle. Daredevil. I thought the show was great. I enjoyed it, minus the little nitpicky things that we've been discussing here. I thought it built up to this particular event very well. Interactions were believable to me, and I am excited to where we go in the future. Hey yo!
Stop it. Did we forget what we're doing?
No, we did. Booyah!
What are you doing?
Hello world, I'm Gabby.
Oh my god.
Okay,
This is also going to piss them off if they see this.
Give me 1 second.
You good?
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.